The Atlantic magazine caused a media wave in America when its cover featured article opinioned that there was an over 50% chance Israel's Air Force would attack Iran's nuclear program by next July. Several mainstream American news networks echoed the article titled The Point of No Return and highlighted many of its unsourced statements and quotes from anonymous high-ranking officials. Many Middle East security experts disagree with what Jeffrey Goldberg wrote and say the current concern over Iran's alleged attempts to build nuclear weaponry does not necessarily mean an attack from Israel is inevitable.
You will hit them, one part of the program will be damaged, but they probably will recover, and you still end up having the same hostility. And so what's the point? What's the end objective? The critics of the article would say what the objective was behind Goldberg's article. To start early on, change public opinion, and if there is another administration that is Republican following Obama's administration that is perhaps more right-wing and more hawkish on Iran, that by then you already have worked on public opinion, you have more public support for military intervention against Iran.
But some arms control experts agree with Goldberg's article and say Israel is going to attack Iran soon.
Long-running efforts to try and halt Iran's nuclear program or slow it down haven't succeeded to the extent that they would like it to succeed. So I think that there is still a serious risk in the near future of an Israeli strike on Iran.
What do you mean by near future?
I would say within the next year.
Although Iran denies aspirations for a nuclear bomb, many of its neighbors have weapons. The Atlantic article states that an unnamed Israeli policymaker says Iran will have nuclear weapons by March 2011. But many arms control specialists and security experts disagree.
It was determined that Iran was moving in that direction, and we would know if they were quite early on. There would be enough done to stop it, so that I don't see that happening.
It is impossible, and I would say unless one has access to classified material, satellite imagery, and all sorts of other intelligence sort of information on this issue, then it's based on what's available in open source. It's impossible to judge it that way. I mean, we just do not know enough about Iran. Remember, this is a country that's been closed to the West, to the United States and Israel for about over 30 years now.
On Tuesday, the Gulf Cooperation Council released a statement calling on Iran to work with the International Atomic Energy Agency and create a Middle East region free of weapons of mass destruction. KTV2, Sarah Jones reporting from Washington.